Hey guys, welcome back for another Pickups episode. In this episode, we're going to be looking at all the stuff I picked up during the month of December. And I didn't really get any retro stuff this month because GameStop, Amazon, and so many other places were running some great deals on basically last-gen stuff from Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, stuff like that. And there were so many different games for PlayStation 3, I know mainly, that I've been meaning to pick up, but I just haven't done so yet. And this was the perfect time because the prices were just out of this world. But let's go ahead and start off with the Xbox 360. Alright, and the first game I picked up was Raiden Fighters Aces. This is 3 games in one, bullet hell style shooter. Really fun game from what I've played so far. Looking forward to digging into this more. This was actually a recommendation from Game Get Old School, so thanks for the recommendation, man. Really good game. Alright, the next game I picked up was Payday 2. And basically in this game you perform like jewelry heists, bank heists. I got it for $15 at Best Buy, and it's pretty fun, but one of my main complaints with this game is, especially like with the bank heists and jewelry heists, you're always robbing the same bank. I don't know if it's the same with offline play, but I know I was playing with my buddy Jimbo, and it's the same bank over and over again, so that kind of got a little tedious, but pretty cool game. I mean, worth it for $15 what I paid for it. And I got Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I got the Game of the Year edition, and this includes all the content that's been released, downloadable content. And this was my favorite game for last generation, easily. Love Skyrim, love the Morrowind games, and I wanted to have a physical disc with all the different downloadable content, just in case something happened to my hard drive or whatnot. I would have a physical disc of it. Alright, the next game was Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey is an RPG I've been meaning to get to. From what I hear, it's really good. Definitely looking forward to digging into this, but glad to finally pick this up. Alright, and last but not least for the 360, I got Batman Arkham Origins. This was a Christmas present for my girlfriend. Love Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and definitely looking forward to playing this game. Alright, the next game I picked up was Dante's Inferno. From everything I've seen about this game, it looks a lot like a God of War style beat 'em up, and really looking forward to playing this. I don't know why I didn't get to it this last generation, but looking forward to going back and playing that one. And Infamous 1 and 2, I picked both these up, and I started the first Infamous game, but I never really got to finish it, and so I'm looking forward to going back and playing that and the second one before the next game comes out. Alright, the next 2 games that I got was the God of War collection, which is God of War 1 and 2 HD remastered, and God of War collection for basically it's the PSP games. And I've been meaning to get this, just never got it. And the PSP versions, I wanted to have a copy where I could actually play it on the console, so I had to pull out my PSP. Alright, the next game I got was White Knight Chronicles 2. I heard this was a pretty good RPG, and ended up getting this one because it actually includes the first game as well as bonus content, so glad to have this. Alright, next I got Twisted Metal. Just another one of those games I never quite got to. Glad to finally play it. I was a big fan of Twisted Metal on the PlayStation, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into this series. Also picked up Sorcery, and Games of War actually said this was a really cool game. I've still got to get the PlayStation Move controller to play this, but looking forward to digging into that one. And also Resistance 3. I picked this one up. Never played any of the Resistance games. I still got to get 1 and 2, but from what I hear, the guy at GameStop that I got this from, he really had nothing but good things to say about it. And I think you can pick up the first 2 for fairly cheap on eBay. But, GameStop had some great deals for the holidays this year. I got most of these on buy 2, get 1 free. And, I just picked up a ton of games that I needed to really fill out my collection, games I've been wanting to play, and glad to finally have all that. Alright, and for the Wii U, I picked up Super Mario 3D World. And wow, this was a great game. It was in my top 10 for 2013. and I was so glad when they announced this, because they departed from the new Super Mario series. And while it was good, it was getting to be a little bit long in the tooth. They kept releasing game after game in that series, and let me be honest, they all kind of felt the same to me personally, but glad to have a change up here. It really feels like old school Mario. Really took me back to Mario on the Nintendo 64. A really great game. Definitely check this out, and it's so much fun to play co-op, so check that out. And also on the Wii U, something that I've been wanting for a long time, and GameStop had such a good deal on it. It was $10, and this was supposedly pre-owned, but it was sealed. You can't ever tell with GameStop, but Zombie U, and from what I hear, the game's pretty tough. Looking forward to digging into this. I'm a big zombie fan, so glad I finally picked that up. Alright, next for the PlayStation Vita, I picked up Tearaway. And this was another game that was in my top 10 for 2013, and it's such a charming game. Definitely a game that will warrant you going out and purchasing a Vita. And the Vita has desperately been needing a game like this. And, you know, the Vita doesn't get enough love, but it definitely will now that it's getting some great games like this one on it. And a really charming game. Definitely check it out. It really takes you and includes you in the game world, and it does it in such a unique way. I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I definitely want you to go check it out for yourself and see how it does it, but really a unique game. And also for the Vita, I picked up Rayman Legends. And from everything I hear about this game, it is amazing, and looking forward to digging into this one. I hate I didn't get to it last year, but definitely something good that I've got in reserve to play this year. Looking forward to playing this. I've got so many friends tell me you've got to play this. This is one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. So looking forward to that. Also got in my Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask soundtrack from Club Nintendo from the Platinum Awards this year. And really cool. It's a 2-disc set. I'll do a close-up of it so you can see what it looks like. But great music from the game. Definitely one of my favorite games from the Zelda franchise. Glad to finally have that. And my buddy Kevin gave me his Day 1 card from Xbox One, and it's really cool. It says Xbox Live Gold member, and it's metal. It's made out of real thick metal, but a really cool little card. He didn't want it, so he gave it to me, and I don't know where he got it from, but really cool little card. Alright guys, that's it for this Pickups episode. If you have any questions about any of these games, please leave them down below. Please like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We'd love to have you here. And guys, as always, we'll see you next time.